In terms of hitting target SPL levels, in other words, if you want to have consistency week after week in your services, then just go out and get yourself an SPL meter, or you can just use some of the apps that are on iPads and things like that to kind of give you an idea of how loud your service is. So place them at the front of house position, and there's no magic number. I'm not going to say, okay, everything's got to be 82. Well, compare a loud gospel versus a more folksy kind of service. There's no magic number. The magic number is the person in charge says, hey, I want it this loud and no louder. So let's imagine they said, okay, I want it to be 85. And so if you can kind of keep it around there, that is the place to do it. But here's the deal. The target SPL levels on these meters, they can either be what they are called C-weighted or they're A-weighted. Now, as you can see, the C-weighted across from the low frequencies to the high frequencies is fairly flat. The A-weighted tends to more closely represent the way the human ear actually hears from low frequencies to high frequencies. In other words, we're not so sensitive to low frequencies as we are to high frequencies. So if you're at a fairly low level, just a regular church service, I would use an A weighting in terms of how loud things are. But as things get super loud, our ears frequency response tends to flatten out, and it tends to be more like C weighting. So a mistake can be made is that if you're in a very loud SPL environment, if you're dealing with A weighted, it's not the best way to measure SPL. If you're in a loud environment, you probably want to go with a C weighting.